And we are a go. First of all, welcome everybody. I want to introduce myself and our team to you. We are called Team Rise, and there is a reason for that name. Our team, our vision, our hope, our what we call, I guess, our calling in life, is our purpose in life is to help raise up leaders in business all over the world so that their visions, their hopes, their dreams do not perish, so that they don't perish with them, so that they don't go to the grave with regret. Instead, they live life to the fullest. That is what we are about. This is some of our team where we went to an event this year in Adelaide. We decided we get all nicely dressed up. We had a beautiful dinner, and we got to hang out at the I think it was forgotten what the hotel was, but we had a beautiful time. This is just some of the crew of the thousands of people that are part of Team Rise, and it's exciting to be here with you. This is us here in Fiji. So we just got back from Fiji, and we got to hang out in a jet boat ride around the river. Our vision, our hope, what we do is we're going to help you to make money, achieve dreams, be recognized, have fun, learn social media. So learn how to use social media, no matter what your level of experience, to build a business. Have purpose and travel. That's what we're about. We love to have fun. We love to do it as a team. We love to help people. That's what you can expect. Our goal is to help you see that you can rise and live the life that you desire. Here on stage, you can see Naomi receiving an award this year for being Australasia's #1 person. And it was such a privilege. Naomi, I'm just going to ask you, what was it like to receive that award this year? What was it like to receive that award as Australasia's #1 person?
You know, James, it was surreal to be there and think about where I'd come from somebody that never used social media, that had never done a business like this before, to getting an award like that within, just not many years, and to be at the pinnacle. And it was just such an amazing experience.
I remember when you first got started, you had 200 friends on Facebook. You posted probably once every year, and now you train people all over the world. Just came back from a European. Did you ever think that you'd be paid to go on a European trip, a speaking tour all over Europe, and they pay for your accommodation, your food, your travel, the whole lot? So did you ever dream that would happen, or did you ever think that would actually happen?
Absolutely not. I was a shy, introverted person, and I'd never done anything like this before. So actually, initially, I was very scared to do something like this before, and to do something like this. I didn't think that I could actually do it, and I almost pulled out, but I'm so glad that I didn't, and I just learnt the amazing training that we have in our system, and, step by step, and I've been able to achieve this.
That's it. Guys, now our vision, our goal, our desire, our dream is to help you do the same, no matter where you're at. You could be like Naomi, who's never had any experience in social media, but had enough drive, desire, and determination to say, you know what, I'm going to learn it. You don't need to become a social media guru. You don't need to be some kind of geek that's geeking out just on social media. If you want to do that, you can. But what we found is that relationships are the key. So if you like people, if you don't mind, if you believe that people need to be treated justly, they need to be treated with love and care, and they need to be treated with respect, then that's what we train, and that's what we want you to do. So if you stay until the end, we're going to show you how you can build a residual income, create freedom, earn free holidays, and more. That's what we're all about. This is me. We were over in Los Angeles at Caesar's Palace. In the middle there, that's me with one of my daughters eating ice cream in front of one of my other daughters before she went over to Korea. This year, I've just dropped her off at the airport last week. She's going over to Korea for 6 months, winning awards. I'm also a martial artist. I own a martial arts studio as a hobby. I know it sounds kind of crazy, but I have a hobby for martial arts, but it's a school that I run. I'm a $1 million income earner. Associate of the Year 4 times, and the founder of Team Rise with the other leaders within my organization. I'm an international speaker, all of those things. But the greatest thing that I do is being a dad. I love being a dad, and I love helping people achieve their dreams. So let's dream for a moment. Let's dream and think, what do you want out of life? Would you like a holiday? And if you could go on a holiday, where would you go? So if you could go on a holiday, where would you go? Would it be somewhere in Australia because you've never looked around Australia? Is it simply just to go down and see family, or is it something extravagant? Today I spoke to someone who just came back from they went to Sri Lanka first for 7 days and then went over to the Maldives for 4 days. And what is it that you would like to be able to do? Something like that? Is it recognition because you've always worked hard, but haven't we been rewarded for the work you've done? Is it that you're looking for freedom to hang out with your family? Is that what the dream is for you? Or is it security for your future? Or is it for you that's wrapped around with a sense of purpose? Because, we all know waking up in the morning and going to do a job isn't giving us a sense of purpose. But if we can wake up in the morning and we know that we're doing something that has a greater outwork, then it gives us that sense of peace. And that's what purpose does. Our purpose is to raise up leaders in business, people that are earning substantial income or the income that they want to earn, so that we can save the lives of children. 5 million children die of malnutrition all over the world every year under the age of 5. Our vision is to stop that from happening. We want to nourish those children. Our company that you're going to hear about, we're at 120,000 children a month. We want to get to 5 million. We need your help. The way we do that is every time we establish a client, we nourish a child. It doesn't cost you anything. It's just part of our business. So where do we go? So imagine your income is increasing every month, that you're earning all expenses paid, international holidays every year, and you're creating a financial security for you and your family, plus doing something that gives you purpose. How would that make you feel? Close your eyes for a moment. How would that make you feel? Whether you're watching the recording of this or whether you're on with us live, how would that make you feel to have that kind of life? Now, imagine though, we've got to go to the other side of things, because most of the time we just live in the dream, but we don't realize the reality of doing nothing. Imagine that you don't do anything, and in 5 to 10 years, nothing has changed. You're still struggling, you're further into debt, you're not getting the life that you want, and nothing has changed. How would that make you feel? You're living without purpose and passion, you've got job insecurity, or you may have lost your job and you're trying to figure out what to do. What would life be like then? You see, you've got to know both sides. If you only know one, and that knowing is the dream, but you live in the dream and you don't put any action behind it, the reality is this is where you live, right here on this page. But when you make a choice, and we don't believe that you're here by accident, we believe that you're watching this webinar or this recording on purpose. And because you're here on purpose, we believe that what we have to tell you, you're meant to hear. Team Rise, we have members in the $1 Million Income Earners Club. We have top associates, top enrollers, top business builders, top income growth, top income earners, top rookies of the year, all coming through our team, all coming through our system. Some people, what they would like to do is they want to tell you what to do, but they have no runs on the board. Or the things that they've done it in the past, they haven't done it in the present. What we're bringing to you, what we're showing to you is stuff that's happening right now. We're coming with runs on the board, and we hope that you would see the truth. And the truth is that if you have hunger, if you have enough desire, then you can change your life. This community is a bunch of the most supporting, caring, loving, powerful people that you will ever meet. People that we have a lot of fun. Up in the top left-hand corner, that's a Christmas in July that we did this year. We got last year we're hanging out on the beach, doing bonfires on the beach. We're in Adelaide, having fun down there, traveling the world in Fiji. We're doing all of these things together. We love hanging out with our team. We love hanging out with people. And if that's what you're looking for, then this is where you belong. We have events and training. We make sure that you get professionally trained. We hired a mansion up in the hinterland of the Gold Coast this year, where a whole bunch of us came from all over Australia just to hang out, to be professionally trained. Down the bottom right-hand corner, you can see Gayleen with some of the team working around the table. We have champagne evenings, but you get the best in training, the best in support. We have a record of success from the Giving Spirit Award down the bottom right-hand corner where you see Patsy. It's one of the highest awards we have in our company. It's given to a person that's dedicated to other people, to making sure that those people rise, those people get loved and cared for, those people going to the next level for people. That's what Patsy does. To top enrollers and top business developers, to top leaders, and they're all of the team here this year being recognized. But how does this happen? Well, it happens because we have the community, we have the training, and we have the support, but also we have the drive. So if you have those things, then really the success is up to you. Right here in our system is called the Training Vault. We have a training on attraction marketing, training on social media marketing, training. We can show you how to automate your business. So you've got websites and emails and messages. We've got a contact management system that allows you to add your contacts into the system, keep records of you talking to them, send messages, send emails, and set appointments, take them through questionnaires, all part of the system that we have for you. Everything is online. You get to learn how to develop a customer base. You get to learn your products. You get to learn how to get people to say yes, how to prospect anywhere, whether it's on Facebook or face-to-face, whether it's belly-to-belly, someone you know or just met, or you just started chatting with someone online. We show you all of those things. Our contact management system, you put their details in, they can be connected up with different sections like skincare, weight loss, business, wellness, sports, children, Christian, women, women's business. Okay, they're the sort of things. Our contact management system, attraction and social media marketing. These are some of the trainings we have inside. How to do Facebook profile, an ebook for you, Facebook Lives Mastery, Facebook Stories Mastery, Facebook Pages Mastery. So we're showing you, professionally training you to build your business. Websites that you're able to use to build, to send to people, to get their details. And if you choose, you could even use these websites to market and advertise with. However, there are other things that you can do. We have iPhone availability, app availability for your phones or for your tablet. So on your phone and on your tablet, you can actually be building your business by sending links to people, showing presentations, being personally developed because we've got information in there to develop you personally. Webinars to listen to, recordings, podcasts, all available just on the click of a button on your phone. So the company we've partnered with, as you can hear and see, that you can know that you're going to get started, you're going to get professionally trained in all of the areas that you need in an environment for today. An environment that knows and needs social media. You know and you need to be professionally trained. You know that you need a community that you can be a part of. It's the company we've partnered with is a company called Manatech. They are incredible. I love this company. I've been with them for 21 years of the 25 years that they've been open. They've got products that are in demand, products that people not only want, but they need. They have a compensation plan that those people that are prepared to get out there and talk to people, those people that are prepared to build a business and be a business owner. It's just being a business owner. And you're prepared to put it on the line, go for it. Once they put it on the line, I'm talking about put some energy into your business. Just like every business owner does, you will be paid. Set themselves apart. They are market leaders. Let's have a look at them. Now, Manatech, we've done a lot of things right. First of all, the thing I loved about this company is they focus on research and development first. They made a decision, that we want to make sure that the products that we have, this is what they said, that the products we have are valid, that they actually work. So what they did is they got together a panel of scientists from all over the world, and they said, you know what, guys? We want you to give us the honest truth. We want you to look at our products, look at the ingredients, look at the efficacy of them, look at the science in them, and tell us, is this valid or not? And that's why we're growing. That's why we are so strong, because we get people like these guys who say, you know what, this is the best in the market. We've got clinical studies to prove that our products do what they do. Focus on fat loss versus weight loss, because did you know that when you lose weight, up to 75% of what you lose is muscle. Now, your muscle is directly linked to your metabolism, so you need to lose fat, and that's what our products do. Made from real food. Our mission is Mission 5 Million. We are going to save the lives of 5 million children every year. We have patents, and we offer a 100% money-back guarantee. But the other side, now, if we do a few things right, we're obviously going to do a few things wrong. You know, when our company started, we were on explosive growth, but the problem was we didn't train well enough in compliance, and that got us into trouble. So much so that, you know, we got onto a current affair in 60 Minutes and the news and newspapers because people were saying silly things. They got up and they said, this was 10, 15 years ago, oh, this will cure cancer and this will cure diabetes and all of this stuff. And they had all these anecdotal testimonies of results that people had seen, which was great, but you can't say that. You can't get up in front of people and say that, and that got us in trouble. We got, you know, and rightly so. You've got to do the right thing. And so what we had to do is we had to retrain everyone in the field on compliance to help people understand on what you can say and what you can't say. Because people want the truth. People want science-backed. So you don't need to fluff it up. You don't need to hype it up. You just need to give them the truth. And we learned that in a big way. The branding was old. It wasn't new. It wasn't today. And your income, well, you know, it wasn't great. You'd have a big business, but you wouldn't earn a lot. But what Manatech did is they went, you know what, we need to fix all these areas. And they did. And they did it well. And they did it so well that now we are in relaunch mode. And we're looking for people that say, you know what, if I like the look of this tonight, and if I feel good about it, and if I feel like I can trust this, then I'm okay. I'm ready to get started and do something big because I want to make some money. I want to be recognized. I want to put my teeth into something and see how big I can grow it. Or I want to be home with my kids, so I need to feel good. And that's what we hope that you will feel tonight. So we're relaunching. And the reason we're relaunching is we're going to meet 3 shifts that are happening in the market. Number 1, the shift is this. People want real. They want real products, real results, and real support. They want real. They don't want the hype. They want to know that, okay, this is definitely going to do what we say it's going to do. Number 2, people want to create a living with purpose and make a difference. And you know what? For Manatech, ours is the lives of children. We're going to save these kids, guys. They need us. They need you. Imagine what it would be like knowing that you're going to bed at night and your business is saving the life of a child. It may be 1 or 2 or 10 or 100 or thousands or tens of thousands. Imagine the conversation around a dinner table with your friends when they ask what you do and you say, well, you know what, I've got a business and I make money, I do okay, but the big part of what I do, I'm saving the lives of kids. You see, these kids have nobody else to fight for them. These kids, you know, the World Health Organization tells us that they need nourishment, they need nutrients. We have those nutrients and we want to save their life. We want to help. We want to give them food. We want to give them nourishment. We have it. We've partnered with the right people. We just need people that want to make money. We need people that want to build a business. We need people that have a vision and a hope and a dream, and they want to share that with other people. That's what we're about. Shift 3, people realize they are the ones who need to control their financial future, and it's time to take it back from the banks, from the government, and from everybody else. And they know that it's time for them to go, you know what, this is where I need to be. I can't let somebody else decide what my future is going to look like. So let's look at shift number 1. Real products, real results, real support. You know as well as I do, we live in a toxic environment. We've got the air is polluted. We've got smelting plants everywhere, putting heavy metal metals into our environment every day. I was in my car with my daughters as we're going to the airport, and their discussion with me, one's 21 and one's 19. Dad, we're killing our environment. Our kids know it, we know it, and we need to do something about it. Our kids are malnourished. It's not the children in the third world that are malnourished, it's our children. The foods they eat has very little nourishment. Most kids believe that potato chips is a vegetable. They don't understand there's no nutritional value in that. And the foods that they eat have no nutritional value. In fact, the World Health Organization says that even people in our countries need to eat, need to supplement their diet. They need vitamins and minerals in the diet because our food is picked green. It has no nutritional value. It is not ripened on the tree. Our soils are depleted. Right here we are in a drought. What does that mean? It means that the topsoil is also being so dry, it's blowing away into the ocean. So the minerals that were in the topsoil have gone. Our soil, and then what they're doing is they're synthesizing the minerals and the chemicals to put them back in the ground, but they're synthesized and toxic. Our fruit and vegetables are cold storage, and our vitamins and our minerals, they're synthesized. They're not real. So what Manatech did is we said, well, you know what? We know this, that every cell requires a nutrient called a glycan. In fact, it may need 8. There are 8 required by every cell in your body, every body on the planet, and every process of the human body. They're called glycans. They're the thing that make your cells talk. But we only get 2 in our diet. The 2 we get in our diet are glucose and galactose. The other 6 are missing. What Manatech hypothesized was this, is that if we can put together all of these glycans into a supplement, that we would see a benefit of the human body. In fact, today I was catching up with a pharmacist who was sitting next to me at a cafe. He's a pharmaceutical rep for a pharmaceutical company. He's also a pharmacist. And he was telling me that most people make the mistake of just believing in pharmaceutical drugs. They're missing the point that everybody needs nutrients and vitamins and minerals. So I started to talk to him about the glycans. And I said, that we hypothesize this. And he goes, well, that's a bit of a isn't it? And everyone would know that. I said, yeah. And he said, well, everyone does need those glycans, and everyone knows about these glycans now. We own the patent on them. And what we're looking for is people to partner with us. This is the product that got us in trouble, believe it or not, because this is the product we saw the results with. So much so that it went in Science magazine, which said that glycans play roles in almost every biological process and are involved in every major disease. And this is the product called Ambrotose, validated in multiple peer study reviews. It's enhancing recall and memory, may improve your mood, supports your immune function, supports proper digestion, supports gastrointestinal health, supports cellular communication. If there's one nutrient that everybody needs, it's this one. Everyone thinks about vitamins and minerals. Everyone thinks about protein and all that sort of stuff. While they are important, there is nothing more important than a glycan. So what we did is we took this glycan and we put it in. We knew that it was required by every cell in the body and every process of the human body. Now, every process includes the way we age. So we knew that if we could get these glycans through the skin matrix, that we would start to see dramatic results in the way that our skin looks. And it was true. We got through the skin matrix with a process called microspheres, which took the manopole powder, which is the glycan, through the skin, and the skin started to rebuild the collagen and rebuild the elastin. So then we saw our clinical results. 100% of people, these are clinical trials, 100% of people had smoother skin, 90% had more radiant and bright skin, 87% had less noticeable fine lines, 77% had firmer skin, 74% had improvement of overall skin appearance, and 70% had less noticeable wrinkles. These are not small numbers. These are massive results that we saw over a period of 12 weeks of people using our product called Youth. Then we also know that we need to look after our children and our families. Manabeds is a great chewy supplement for our kids to get that glycan into their body. GI Pro for gut, immunosuport, immunostart, for your immune system. But this product here is something I love. I have this once, if not twice a day. I've just finished another bottle right now after I've done my martial arts training. This is our energy drink called Impact Plus. Nearly everyone you speak to today is going to say, I am lacking energy. I need more energy. I feel blur. I don't feel like I can get through the day. I come home from work and I just want to sit down. I've lost that zeal for life. Well, what we've done is most people, when they're talking about energy, they're getting mixed up between, they're mixing energy up with caffeine and sugar. Energy is calories. That's all it is. And our body has enough calories in it. We don't need more calories. What we need is more nutrition. We don't need caffeine and we don't need sugar. Those things are actually stimulants. Caffeine is a stimulant for your body. It is not energy. So what we did is we said we need to give the body something that is healthy, something that will build up inside them every day that they take it. And we developed a product called Impact Plus. It is incredible. It's got adaptogens in there, so that it helps your body to overcome physical and mental stress, provides safe energy, replenishing electrolytes, vital nutrients, vegan branch amino acids. It helps with post-exercise muscle repair and recovery, helps the body stay hydrated during physical activity, and it has complex vitamin B blend provides with a range of physical and mental benefits. It's got all of your vitamin B12, in fact, 500% of your daily intake of B12. Some people might say, isn't that too much? It's over than what we need. Well, just so you know, your body does not OD on vitamin B. Your body lets go of whatever it does not need. But here's what we're finding through research today is that most people, I think it's 67% of the population is deficient in vitamin B. Now, then we thought, that's why that product is so powerful. Then we thought, well, you know what, we need to help people out in the weight loss as well. Because when you lose weight, up to 75% of what you lose is muscle. What Meditech said is, well, we need to give back the body the nutrients what the body needs so that when the body burns fat, starts to lose weight, it actually burns fat. We developed a system that makes the body burn 3 times more fat than muscle. And here's some of the results. This is Sinead. Within 12 months, has lost 45 kilos and 165 centimeters in her body. Incredible. Brian Eaton, look at the difference in his belly. He never used to look at himself side on, so he didn't believe he had a weight problem until this kind of a photo showed up. And then he realized he needed to do something about it. Shift 2, people want to create a living with purpose and make a difference. They want to change the life of a child. See, every time we establish a client and we develop the product goes to them, but at the same time, Meditech automatically donates money to Mission 5 Million. Mission 5 Million then gives our product, that is part of Meditech, to orphanages around the world where we're actually giving them food at the same time. It's an exciting part of what we do and a big part of who we are. Aura is a great example. When Aura first started taking our product, she was 10 years old. She had no hair in her body and skin was pale. She got on our product. Look at the difference. It's a wonderful picture. Naomi even got to go and see some of the children in one of our orphanages over in Mexico. And that is, when you get to do things like that, that is a life-changing experience. Now we've got people need to control their financial future. I want you to hear from someone before we go any further. This lady's name is Gayleen. Gayleen is an incredible testimony of taking control of her future. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to let Gayleen share her story. And Gayleen, why don't you tell us, if you want to hit the unmute button on yours, yeah, great. And tell us, congratulations, by the way, on your success in your business. But why did you get started? Why did you get started in business with us?
Well, initially, James, no one knew that I wasn't very well. And I knew about these products from someone many years ago, and I saw some amazing results with those people. So as you know, I picked up the phone and rang you, and you yourself didn't know I wasn't well either. But I had amazing results from these products, and I wanted to go and share it with other people. You know, when you find something that this is this good, you need to help other people with it. You know, I was in the corporate world when I was ill. I was doing probably around 50 hours a week. I was probably burnt out as well. And I thought to myself, where do I see myself in 5 years from now? Am I going to keep doing this? And don't get me wrong, I had a great income. but can I see myself doing this for 5 more years for somebody else? And I made a huge decision to back myself and go and help heaps of people, or that's what I intend to do, keep doing, build this business and change my own life and change their lives. And that's what's happened. And, you know, pretty much that's where my background was, from corporate into this. The thing I love the most about this is the difference that we make in people's lives. It's huge. And also the difference in my own life. You know, I have an 81-year-old mum and I have to keep an eye on her. And with this business, I'm able to work from home, do appointments in cafes. I think I know nearly all of the coffee shops in Bendigo. But my life has changed dramatically from 12 months ago. And I'm really happy about that. And the other thing that's very exciting, I got an email from Manatech on Saturday to say that I had just qualified for a fully inclusive trip to Cairns. And I mean, I won that trip from going out there and helping other people. I'm fired up about it. In my job, no one would have ever done that. So, yes, it's a life changer. And anyone who's on this webinar tonight, do yourself a favour, get involved. You know, you've got nothing to lose and everything to gain.
Well done, Gayleen. Congratulations. You know, and Gayleen is just like you and I, made a decision, and she's helped a lot of people, and her people, and she's helped to help a lot of people, just like you and I, want to control their financial future. Now, this is why Thomas Ray is a futurist. Now, what does that mean? He looks at trends that are happening in the economy, trends that are happening in business, and then makes a prediction. It's kind of like looking into the future, but in a very scientific or mathematical way. He said the world of work is going to be turned upside down as 2 billion jobs, which is half of all employment on the planet today, will be gone. Not changed, but gone by 2030. Now think about this for a moment. This is only 11 years away. We've all heard about cars that now don't need a driver. We all know about robots flipping the burgers at McDonald's. You now have automation and AI technology running complete systems better than humans can. We're seeing massive change, lots of things going offshore. Security in the job today is not there. We all need to be looking at ways to generate income for ourselves, and we need to be doing it fast and taking away the risk that is associated with having a job. Having a job today is one of the riskiest things you could do in your life. Relying on your government is one of the riskiest things you could do in your life. If you believe the pension will be around like it is today in 20 or 30 years, or paying you enough money to survive, you are mistaken. That is a risk that I would not be prepared to take. Life has changed. It was nice for our parents to think that we could live that way, but it is not reality today, and we need to change. And we need to help our children to understand that things are changing and changing rapidly. The challenges for families, debt's out of control. They know this. They know the risks of it all. Trying to get a home today, just a small home for $500,000, and we all know today that that's a cheap home, that's a $100,000 deposit. How does a family try and get a $100,000 deposit because they need a 20% deposit? How do they get a 20% deposit today when their combined home income is probably $100,000? How do they save $100,000 unless mum and dad go into their savings to give it to them? Or mum and dad die to give it to them? What a beautiful way to live. Cost of living is rising. Second income is essential. There's little money left for daycare. Nobody's able to save or have a life where they've got freedom. Even my accountant today, when I saw her, she looks at my income and just laughs. When I saw her, she goes, I get concerned about spending $1,000 or $2,000. Even as an accountant, things are tough. Single parent families are on the rise. And it's just a sad state of affairs right now. Robert Kiyosaki's cash flow project is a massive wake-up call for all of us. He says that when you own a job or you are self-employed, that's just you, maybe one or two people, you have a linear income, meaning that you only have one way to earn an income. 90% of people have a job or are self-employed, but only 10% of the wealth. So you want to have 90% of the wealth and live out with only 10% of the people. You want to build a long-term sustainable income. You want to be a business owner, and that's what we teach you to be. We're teaching you to take control of your financial future, to remove the risk of having a job, to remove the risk of relying on a government, to remove the risk of the bank coming in and stealing your home because you just lost your security because 2 billion jobs are about to be wiped off the planet. Okay, living life traditionally today is a risk, and that is not something that you should be wanting to do. See, spare cash with us gets you started. You don't need to invest tens of thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars. You can get started with a little bit of money you have in your wallet right now. It's less than $40 to get started with us because we have a special. So incomes are just our estimates. We want to make sure you understand that. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme or some dream planet where you make money without work. You need to work. You need to build your skills, become better, and put in effort to succeed just like in any business. So there are some people out there, and we say this because we want the reality of it. Some people out there, they're looking for the get-rich-quick scheme. If you're looking for that, guys, go talk to someone else. This is not it. But if you are looking for a way where you can develop a long-term sustainable income, where you can start playing in with the big boys, where you can start playing in a different field and enjoying a different kind of life, if you want to be professionally trained, this is us. This is where you need to be. So step one, what do? Well, you enroll as a Manatech associate. Now today it's $20, but it's normally $49 to get started with us. You create a business unit. A business unit is 500 points. What is that? Well, it's just around $700 worth to $750 worth of products being moved. And that includes your own order. So let's say you want to order some of our weight loss products. You spend $100 or $200 or $300 on products yourself, and then you get a couple of customers, you get your business unit. You earn 15% from that and extra bonuses on top. So if you want to get 500 qualified. Now, to give you an idea, just to replace, most people, what they do is they use our weight loss program. Because if you're busy and you don't need to lose weight, it's a great way of getting a great meal into your body quickly and easily and cheaply. It's only $5, right? Just $5 for a meal. So it's inexpensive. It's not funny. And so some people have 1 or 2 of those a day. So there's your 250 points just there. So if you've got one customer replacing 2 meals a day, which is what most weight loss programs are, then you're actually at 500 points. Simple way of doing it. Then what you want to do is you want to help 2 people get a business unit of 500 points. And when you do that, you become Team 2 qualified. What that means is you're going to earn around $200 a month. And that means also that you have a team of duplication. This should be everybody's goal. Everybody's goal should be to actually become Team 2 qualified very, very quickly. So that means you have a couple of customers and you help a couple of people have a couple of customers. Next, you get another 2 associates, and that means you become Team 4 qualified. A silver director, 2,500 points total, around $490 a month coming in. That's an extra $100 a week plus. Now, this is where you go, hold on, now I'm actually getting ahead. I'm starting to do okay. My business is starting to grow. This is a really good place for you to be. Now, let's take those 4 people and we help them do the same. They get 4 people, and get 4 people at 500 points. Now, you are a silver executive. You're earning over $1,500 per month because all you've done is help 4 people get started, and all they've done is done the same and helped 4 people get started. It's really simple. And those 4 people have each got a few customers. We're not talking rocket science here, guys, but what we are saying is that we'll show you how to launch your business using social media, plus how to talk to people belly to belly, face to face, and encourage them and show them and with the products that we have and the products that they want. Let's take it one more level. You help those four get four, and now you're a presidential director earning over $5,500 every month. That's decision-making time. You can either keep your job or you can go full-time with your Manatech business or just keep running it part-time. The next level, as I've seen, it gets over $25,000 a month. Personally, I'm earning more than that with Manatech. It's been a beautiful change in my life, and it would be for you. So to give you an idea, when you're earning $15,000 to $28,000 a year, your business is feeding or nourishing over 100 kids every single month. Your target is to do that in 6 to 12 months, and an asset value, meaning that if you had leaders in your business, so people that are duplicating your effort, your business would be worth $250,000. Grow it again to $24,000 to $40,000 a year. Asset value, almost $1 million asset from that kind of income. And then continue to grow at $2 million asset value. Now, how does that work? Well, it's the same as having $2 million in the bank on about a 5 to 6% return. That's where we get that asset value from. Because most people think, oh, just put my money in the bank. Great. Do that and you get no return. What we're saying is, why not invest a little bit of money into your business, start building your business, develop your skills, get hungry, chase your dream, remove the risk of having a job, remove the risk of relying on your pension or relying on your retirement, and get some freedom in your life. See, the pathway to presidential, that's all the different leadership levels, and every time you go up a leadership level, your income goes up. And then it goes way past there, right up to Crown Platinum. Crown Platinum is around about $500,000 per month income. So we're talking big money with us that you can earn as big as you want to go. Now, you can get started with us for as little as $49.50. Now, we have a surprise for you. Right now, there is a special running that you can get started for for $20 here in Australia right now. $20. So let's say it's $29.50 plus $12.50 freight. But if you order products with it, then that's included in the freight as well. The freight will come on with your product. So I highly recommend that you get started today. We also have massive value bundles when you get started. You can save up to 20% on the price of products by just ordering a bundle. They are definitely the way to go. Save money, get the best bang for your buck, and also feel the benefits in your body. So what are the benefits of the business? Well, you get to work your own hours, build a residual income, unlimited income potential, make back your investment quickly. It's only $49 or $20 right now. Work anywhere in the world, free holidays where we're all going, or a bunch of us are going up to North Queensland, personal development, time, purpose, part of a dynamic team, a team I love. Get real support, a 90-day money-back guarantee. What's the risk? It's $49.95 or $20 today. That's it. Our products even have a 100% money-back guarantee. There's no risk for you. The upside is huge. The only risk you have is staying the same. It is the greatest risk anyone can have today, is to stay the same. To stay in a place where believing in the old way, to stay in the same and believe things that don't need to change, staying the same and thinking that everything's going to be okay, that you can rely on a bank, rely on your job, rely on other people. That is the risk. Remove the risk today, people. Make a decision. Jump boots and all into building your business. Learn some skills. Follow a system and launch. Launch big. Register with Manatech. Establish your account with Team Rise. Determine what products you want to use from Manatech and plug into our system. It's simple, it's easy to follow, and launch. It's time. We look forward to working with you. You know, if you just want to be a customer, also let us know what customers you want, so whatever products you want to use. It's free to get started as a customer. Order whatever product. You can even refer some people to us. Richard Branson said this: if somebody offers you an amazing opportunity, but you're not sure that you can do it, just say yes. Then learn how to do it later. It's easier that way. Remove the risk today. Instead, get freedom. Make the choice today. You know this is the right choice. You know that this is the thing that will change your life. Get started. Launch your business with us. Let's have some fun. God bless, and get back to the person who brought you onto today's webinar. We look forward to speaking to you. Bye for now.